how to deal with emotional men. When we go out in public and even, online sometimes, as MGTOW men, we encounter other guys, that are very emotionally charged. It seems the average Western man is incredibly feminized and just pumping estrogen through his veins and really just emotional like a chick, straight up. They're just emotional. I'm just going to cut to the chase in this video. Um, and how to deal with men like this. It's really pretty similar to the same way you deal with women. You just ignore them, walk away. You don't engage them. Whether it's at your job or, I don't know, maybe you're at a bar or something and some emotional dude starts talking. You just give them the same, you just ignore them the same way you would ignore a woman who's making no rational arguments. You know what I'm saying? Most of the guys who comment on my videos, they know how to talk to me like a man. They give me respect even if they disagree. They make a valid point. They say, "Hey, Kurama, I like your video. I just don't agree with this particular topic." And I'll say, "All right, I respect that." Or I'll say, "Well, what did I do? I'd like some feedback." We can talk to each other as men with a certain level of respect. But every now and then I'll get a guy who comments on my video just the same way a girl would, with the shaming. "Bro, you're an effing idiot. What the hell is wrong with you looking at things this way?" And I'm just going to delete your comments the same way I would delete a woman's. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. No one cares about your emotions, bro. Women get away with being emotional because guys still want to bang them. Okay, but you have nothing to offer. I'm not gay, so I don't want to bang you. So you have no value to me if you're coming up in my face being emotional. And frankly, if I'm in public or if I'm somewhere private and some dude ran up on me with that emotional, "F you, what the hell's wrong with you?" I'd probably just punch him in the mouth straight up, knock him out. I don't, as men, we're not taking that. If we're not taking it from women, what makes guys think they can come up and talk to us, any sort of way? I think as men, we need to flex a little bit harder and just show that we're not taking anything from anybody straight up, whether it's in public or on the internet. Like I said, if a guy comments on my video, if you have an argument to make, you can make your point. I feel like I need to start teaching men how to be men. You know what I'm saying? I get it, you're damaged. I get it, you're bruised. I grew up without a dad. I know your pain. I'm a broken snowflake just like you. Daddy didn't love me. I feel a little empty inside. But I get over it, all right? And I keep going. And I give men the respect they deserve. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm commenting on their videos or they're commenting on my videos, okay? This emotional charged, feminine, estrogen, thing you got going on. I want to let the guys who are emotional know nobody cares. Okay, if you've been through something, if you're struggling with something, you can respectfully comment, and say, "Look, I'm going through this, man. What do you think? Can you help me?" Or if you disagree with my video, "Look, I see your point, but I just think it's the opposite." This is how men talk to each other. All right. So for any emotional guys listening to my video, learn how to talk like men. All right. Learn how to give me the respect I deserve, and I'll give you the respect you deserve. And maybe we could, help each other and form a friendship, form an alliance. This is how men communicate with each other, okay? You're out of your mind if you think you're going to get away with talking to any real man like that. And to any of the other guys with MGTOW channels who are listening to this video, if I encourage you, if you have an emotional simp, beta male, whatever guy, trying to get vicious on your comments or start with an attack message, just delete the comment. Let him talk to himself. I will never even engage a man like that. You're not even worthy of my, powerful masculine energy. You don't even deserve, a response if you're going to be like that. Go sit in timeout, cry a little bit, throw your little temper tantrum, talk to the wall because I'm not going to talk to you. And then, wise up a little bit and come at me with some respect, okay? Come message me with some integrity, all right? Like a man, and I will address your issue and help you get through this. At the end of the day, I care for all my brothers, right? But some of them are just too emotionally charged, all right? And they need to just sit down, all right? They need to sit in timeout and cry and pout a little bit by themselves, and then smarten up and then come talk to me, all right? And I encourage all men to handle emotional men like this, whether it's in public, whether it is on the internet. You don't feed into any sort of emotional attack. You know, straight up, you don't deserve an answer. You are acting like a woman. You're acting like an emotional. You're not even acting like a real woman, by the way. Real women don't do that. These hyper masculine feminist women, they act like this. Okay, a real woman can actually, be like, hey, I was curious about that topic you were talking about, but you're acting like some overcharged emotional feminists, and you can't get away with it. Women can get away with it because men want to bang them. Okay. Now, of course, women can't get away with that with a man like me, but they can get away with it with most men because most men want to bang them. But what are you bringing to the table, homie? You're an emotionally charged man. You're the most worthless kind of man there is. And there is nothing worse than a weak emotional man. You have no value now. You see what I'm saying? So you're not going to get respect from us. You're not going to get respect from anybody. Having that kind of mentality. You need to humble yourself. Come at us with some respect, and we will help you, and we will welcome you into the brotherhood and give you some good advice and make your life a little bit better. But the more and more emotional you want to be, you're just painting yourself into a corner, all right? And you're going to have no allies because at the end of the day, emotional men, it's not like you have women in your corner doing anything for you, okay? And the other emotional men are too dumb and emotional to do anything themselves. So who do you have, When you treat men with respect, when you treat men with honor, you form real friendships, all right, real connections, real alliances, and the men in the brotherhood take care of each other, okay? But right now you're on the outside of the fence, getting all emotional like that. I'll never reply to your comments. I'll delete every one of them. If I see any emotional, beta male, estrogen pumping, guys in public, in person, I'll ignore you. I won't reply to anything you tell me. And if you really get in my face, I'll probably just knock you out straight up. I don't care, We're not dealing with emotional men. We as men, we have enough to dealing with these crazy feminazi women. We're not going to be dealing with emotional men on top of that. So that's really how you deal with emotional men, guys. You just block them out, just delete their comments, let them cry in a corner by themselves. And they're either going to smarten up or they're going to just keep going down this emotional spiral that eventually leads to self-destruction. So that's really, it's pretty similar to how you deal with emotional women, actually. You just kind of tune them out and, let them cry. But it's just, I don't know, it just really is disgusting to me when it doesn't bother me as much when women do it because I expect it from them. But when I get like emotional dudes coming at me, it's just sad, man. It's just disgusting. And you just need to go cry alone and then come back at me, with some respect. And I'll see if I can help you. But until then, any dudes, I don't care how valid your argument is, all right? Manhood 101 is knowing how to respectfully message a man, okay? Or walk up to a man and start a conversation. If your first message is, F you, bro, this is stupid, I don't know, I don't like this. Dude, you're acting like a chick, all right? Step off, all right, and come back, once you've grown a pair, and I'll see if I can help you. It's just sad. I feel like I shouldn't even have to be having this conversation. Like, shouldn't even have to be doing this video. I get it when I have to do it for women, but, bro, come on, man. Like, this is just really pathetic, man, that some of you dudes are like this, man. So, for real, man, like, get it together.